I'm going bigger. I am gonna try a different style painting. So today we're gonna be doing what I'm gonna try is kind of like a Pollock inspired painting. So in case you're wondering, it's after an artist by the name of Jackson Pollock. He was really popular in, I think, the 40s, and he makes these really crazy abstracts. I don't want to copy him necessarily. It's an inspiration based on some of his paintings. And actually it kind of started, let me show you. A year ago, I did this painting, okay? And it was more of an exercise in abstract, trying to kind of use intuitive painting and not think too much. And when it was done, even though I would never, it's all poster board and it's pulled off and whatnot, I really like this a lot. And so it's kind of this inspiration of the black and white that I wanted to play around with. So the only way to do it though is you have to have flowing paints. So people that I've seen use like enamel, and I just don't want to buy house paint. It's just not my thing. So I went ahead and took my flow painting recipes that I usually do and started making some thinned out just with water for now because I don't have any pouring medium. And this is more of just a test. I figure worst comes to worst, I don't like it, I don't paint over it, right? So this is what we're gonna try to do today. So what I'm gonna start by doing, now this is an 18 by 24 canvas. It's much bigger than what I am used to doing, which is mostly 11 by 14s. This is definitely a much bigger piece than what I'm used to doing, but it kind of needs to be big for this type of exercise. So the first thing I want to do is I actually don't want to do this on a white background. I actually want to do it on a gray background, and I don't want it to be a solid gray background. So I'm going to do a kind of a cool thing here. So I'm going to take some of this. Which gray do I want? I think I'm going to do this gray. Yeah, because I'm going to do white. So I'm going to take some of this kind of neutral gray color, and we're going to put some in this corner like this. And we're going to put some, oops, I got tape on here. Oh, I know what that is. All right. And we're going to put some over here like this. Okay. I probably need more. I have a tendency to not put enough paint on my canvas. I am like ridiculously bad about that. So worst case scenario, I'll add more. And I think I might have to get my other container of white. Yep, because I have a lot of it in my... All right, so let me get my other container. So if you come on and or watch me today, please, by all means, say hi. Let me know, post in the comments a hello, whether that be a wave or you just saying hi or an emoji. And let me know where you're watching from. Where are you doing? What are you doing this fine Saturday afternoon? It is Saturday afternoon where I am anyway. And I think I'm gonna add a bit more gray here. Like I said, I'm really bad about adding too little paint to my canvas. I'm gonna take a regular paintbrush and start making a background. And I'm just gonna kind of make this, oh, maybe I put too much. that would be funny. That's okay. I'm just gonna make, because I want to have kind of this brush stroke that's on here. And what do you know? I put too much paint on it this time. That's hilarious. All right, well, note to self, things to work on. Probably should have done this first because I'm probably going to need to let this dry a little bit. We'll see how it goes. especially since it's super wet. There's paint flicking everywhere. That's hilarious. The one time I say I don't put enough on, I put way too much. But that's okay. How you learn, right? It's not about perfection, it's about having a good time. That's all that really matters to me. This being super wet, I may end up having to, because I'm doing live, I may end up having to do this differently than I had originally planned. Yeah, that's way too much paint. Way too much paint. But we're gonna go with it anyway, I guess. Okay, I'll put that in the water. All right, yeah, I definitely have way too much paint on here. So the question is, do I just go ahead and start? Because the goal was to dry in between layers. Or do I try and dry this a little bit? I'm going to try and dry it just a little bit, and then we'll stop. I don't want spatter to get into my paint, so I'm going to move them for a second. It's the hard thing about having a small studio. Just don't have enough space for everything. All right, so I'm going to start with my black paint. So I'm going to use this. I'm going to use this part of my spoon, and the idea is to kind of just do random flowing things on here. Getting more spots than anything, so hold on. I'm going to go back to my stick. The one thing that's good about the stick is it's giving me the ability to add enough paint on here. So I think what I need to do is slow it down. And I get the flow that I want. It's those lines that I want right now. I'm not really looking for spatter, I'm looking more for lines. So the stick is good for this because I can actually put stuff on here. So this is good. Let's do some lines this way now. I'm kind of liking because the first drop happens, so it's leaving this kind of head and then these like tails. All right, I think that's good. I want to leave some more for the end, so I just said that was good, right? And then yet I'm still going. Okay, let's go with that for now. All right, now we're gonna do the white. See, now that I know about the sushis, by doing it slower, So I'm going to be doing some more like experimental stuff now on the abstract side. There's some things that I really want to try and play with. So stay tuned, because if the pieces come out really, really well, oops, we got a little bit of something going on over there. I don't know what happened there. But if they come out really well, they will be for sale. So if you're an abstract paint lover, then you may want to keep your eye on this. So. Now, I like that. So now I want to add some color, but I think I'm going to do it in a little bit more of a spatter. So I've got this really cool, it's called Bluegrass Green. So I was originally going to do red, but then it dawned on me, I don't like red as a spatter. It reminds me of blood. And it just freaks me out every time I do it. And I love black and red together, but in this kind of technique, I'm not doing it. I don't like it. So, I have this bluegrass green. So I'm debating if I want to do it with I have this pipette that I was gonna try and like do some things with and spatter. So I think I'm gonna do that now, and then I've got some gold, and I also have a citron green, so I just want to see how this is layering out. So I'm going to try a pipette on this and see what happens. Alright, let's see what this does. Ooh, that just gives a glob. Interesting. All right, let's do it again. I think it might be a little thick still, is what it is. Let me put some more water in it. See if we can't thin this out a little bit. You know, and the fun thing about this too, when I start experimenting and I make it so it's not like I don't have the need for a finished painting. The goal is to hopefully have a finished painting, but I don't need it, and it makes the experience a little bit more fun. So. Well, I got a couple of blobs, so. Alright, that's enough though. That's good. Alright, I'm gonna put this in the water. I'm gonna use this, and I'm gonna make some spatter. So I'm gonna have to go make sure I do it this way. But I'm gonna do that with the gold, I think. So I got some. This is pure gold. different. Kind of like it. Put that in there for now. All right, so we still have this citron green. Still not set enough. I feel like it needs more spatter. So, I'm gonna try something. Put a little bit more black. Some splatter. So, I kind of like it. I feel like it needs a little bit more gold. So I think what I'm gonna do is just do a, you know what, that needs more water. Step back. I like it. And what I'm noticing is the acrylics, because they're acrylic paint, it's not mixing, they're not blending into each other, so the form is keeping quite well. So I'm gonna bring it down for a closer look. All right, let's take a look. So see all the Everything is keeping its form. I really like this painting. It came out way better than I expected. And originally I was only going to do black, white, and one color. And like I said, originally it was going to be red, and I was like, I don't want to do red. But now I'm like, I'm really glad I went to that bluegrass green. Put it this way. So yeah, so it came out good. So this is going to be, I'm going to let this dry, I'm going to sign it. This is going to take probably several days to dry. So I'm going to have to paint my other one, my diptych. I don't know. We'll see how long it takes to dry. And then I got to sign it, varnish it, all that. If you are interested in this, it will be for sale. If you're interested, DM me. All right, well, thank you for joining me today. Let me know what you think. If you want me to do another one of these, let me know. Tell me what colors I should do. I'm really liking the bluegrass green and that citron green. Maybe do, I don't know. We'll have to see. All right, you guys have a wonderful rest of your Saturday. I'll talk to you later. Bye.